Hey there, Canonites, welcome back. Well, it's PAX Prime weekend, and despite being in attendance, Mr. Grimm has graced us once again with another issue of Canon Fodder. As one might expect, it's a bit on the light side, but it's most certainly forgivable under the circumstances. And honestly, I think a lot of you might find this week particularly enlightening. So let's not waste any time and dive in. The article opens with an interview with one Claude Errera, aka Louis Wu, head of Bungie.org. Bungie.org is a fan site for all things Bungie, and today focuses on Halo.Bungie.org, or HBO. Claude is a longtime Halo fan and a prominent figure in the community, especially among other longtime fans. The guy was recognized by Bungie on many occasions, having a special thanks in the original Halo CE credits, being interviewed for Halo 2's special features, having a soldier named after him in Conversations from the Universe, and most recently being interviewed for Bungie's 20th anniversary Vidoc, O Brave New World. 343 have also created an annual community award named after Claude, first given out in 2011 to the man for which it was named. Beyond all this, I'm sure fans not familiar with Claude Errera at least remember Club Errera from Halo Reach. The club was named after the man himself and is one of the missions a player will always undertake. C. Errera is also one of the names for Fireteam soldiers. And as one final Easter egg, Claude's online handle, Louis Wu, is the name of a character from Ringworld, one of Bungie's inspirations for the Halo franchise. Getting back to the article itself, the interview is a lot of fun, especially since our own Grimm Brother 1 was once a site admin at HBO. The interview is a lot of fun to read, and I encourage you to check it out yourself, along with checking out Halo.Bungie.org. There are some fantastic resources out there for Halo fans, new and old, a couple of which are actually mentioned in the article today. Following the interview, Grimm left links to online versions of the Halo 3 terminals and Sadie's story. Both work pretty much exactly as they did in their respective games, and are a wonderful way to relive these experiences if you can't fire up a copy of the respective game. Also available on this site are in-depth looks at Halo's lore and development, a cutscene library which yours truly takes advantage of quite often, and perhaps one of my favorite features, scale images of everything in the Halo universe put together by another prominent community member, ScaleMaster117, aka Stephen Loftus. Sorry if I butchered that name. But anyway, check out the interview, then the site, and just explore. There are tons of features, articles, and forums to enjoy, so have at it. But that brings this article to a close, and then moves us to the new universe entries. This week we have the Runting Yggdrasil Mark IX Arbor Defense System, or Mantis, and Captain-turned-Senator Andrew Del Rio. The Mantis is the modern evolution of pre-Mjolnir technologies merged with new advances, taking work originally started with the Runting Mark III Cyclops and merging it with Project Yggdrasil, a blanket name for projects aimed at developing Mjolnir technologies for wider spread use. The first prototype was the Runting Yggdrasil Mark I ADS, which was eventually developed into the Mantis we know today. The current Mantis has no hardpoints to swap weapons, but the UNSC has contacted Materials Group to produce a refit package that would allow for alternate loadouts. Now, is it just me, or did that just sound like we're going to see multiple versions of the Mantis in Halo 5 or beyond? I mean, there is a tier system in Warzone. Maybe there are multiple Mantis types with different loadouts. We'll see. We end with the former Captain Andrew Del Rio, and interestingly, the article gives us a bit of new insight into Del Rio and what happened after he was removed from command of the UNSC Infinity. As we know, his removal from command was due to his abandoning the Chief on Requiem. Following the attack on Earth, an investigation was opened up into the events surrounding it. Del Rio, with no prospects, decided to quietly retire, cash in a few favors, and enter politics, his first posting out in the Jovian moons. He was later appointed to senator following the death of a colleague. Now, this is awesome to read about, since the jump from captain to senator caught everybody off guard and left plenty of people scratching their heads. One of these days, I have to do a video on Del Rio and explore whether he was fairly treated by the UNSC, and moreover, was he in the right? But that's a video for another day. Anyway, that brings this week's Canon Fodder to a close. Next Sunday starts the second season of Hunt the Truth, and this Monday should, assuming everything goes according to plan, see the first episodes in my Halo 5 Primer series. At worst, they'll be out later in the week, maybe next Monday, which would still allow me to release everything before Halo 5 comes out. But hopefully, it'll all be accomplished tomorrow. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, this has been Halo Canon. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up, subscribing, and sharing it around. You are the reason I get to keep doing this, so thank you, profusely thank you. If you want to dive deeper into Halo's lore, head over to the Halo Archive. It's a lore-based community that welcomes everyone from experts to rookies. No matter what your working knowledge, you'll be sure to find a friend and a good time.